Cletus McFarland is about to shake up NASCAR like never before. This YouTuber turned racer with millions of fans, high-speed skills, and a passion for American horsepower might actually bring Ram back into the sport. Something we haven't seen in over a decade. So what can we expect from Cletus in the Truck Series? And how big of a deal is the possible return of Ram to NASCAR? Let's figure it out in today's episode. Cletus McFarland has been a major figure in online motorsports content for several years. Recently, there has been a major update in his career. According to a report by Adam Stern from Sports Business Journal, Cletus might join the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in 2026. This is not just another content move. This could be a real step into top-level American motorsports. The news came out just after a race at Nashville, and it quickly started getting attention. The report says that Cletus could drive for a team backed by Ram trucks, which would also mark the return of the Dodge Ram brand to NASCAR after more than a decade. Ram left NASCAR after the 2012 season, so if this deal works out, it won't just be big for Cletus, but also for the sport as a whole. Adding a new manufacturer back into NASCAR, especially one as well known as Ram, would be a huge change. It could make the Truck Series more competitive and interesting again. Now, what makes this even more exciting is that Cletus is already racing in ARCA. He started in 2024 and has completed 3 races so far: Daytona, Talladega, and Charlotte. These are all big, fast tracks that require real skill. Out of those 3 races, he finished in the top 10 twice. His best result was 9th place. That's impressive, especially for a first-year driver. Of course, not everything has been perfect. In the Charlotte race, he was involved in a wreck. But racing is full of risks and every rookie makes mistakes. The important thing is that he's learning fast. That's why some people are debating whether it's too soon for him to move up to the Truck Series. Some fans say he should stay in ARCA longer to gain more experience. Others believe his wide background in driving all types of vehicles, from drag cars to monster trucks, gives him a unique advantage. One important thing to consider is how serious Cletus is about racing. He may have started as a YouTuber doing fun stunts and car events, but today he is clearly focused on racing as a real profession. He's not just showing up for content, he's doing testing, learning about race setups, building a strong team, and respecting the sport. Many drivers from the NASCAR garage, including some Cup Series pros, already like him and collaborate with him in various videos. That says a lot about his growing respect in the racing world. Also, if Cletus joins the Truck Series, it's not only about him as a driver. His massive online audience would bring a lot of new eyes to the sport. NASCAR has been trying to attract younger viewers for years. Having someone like Cletus with millions of young followers could help NASCAR grow again in a way that traditional drivers can't. Now let's talk about the manufacturer side of this. Dodge, under the Ram brand, was last seen in NASCAR in 2012. Since then, Ford, Chevrolet, and Toyota have been the main brands. There have been rumors over the past few years about other car brands joining, including foreign companies like Honda, but nothing official ever came out. If Ram returns in 2026, it would be their first time in 14 years. That could mean more funding, more competition, and possibly more fans coming back who missed the days when Dodge ruled the track. It also helps that Cletus is known for using Dodge and Ram vehicles in his videos and races, so this partnership, if it happens, would make sense on both marketing and fan connection levels. It's not just a business deal, it's a partnership that already has roots in Cletus's brand. Let's talk about the possibility of Dodge returning to NASCAR via the Truck Series. Dodge last raced in NASCAR in 2012, meaning it's been out of the sport for 13 years. Their return, especially via a fresh and dynamic face like Cletus, would be huge. The Truck Series is the most affordable entry point into NASCAR, which makes it the perfect starting place for Dodge to reintroduce itself and for Cletus to climb higher into the NASCAR hierarchy. And it's smart too. Teams don't need to develop a full engine from scratch. They just need a new body style, or nose, for the trucks. which simplifies the process dramatically. The cultural side of this story is just as important as the mechanical. NASCAR has gone through big changes over the years, not all of them popular. From the death of Dale Earnhardt Sr. in 2001 to the introduction of playoff formats, stage racing, and shifting away from traditional Southern tracks, a large number of longtime fans felt disconnected. Many said goodbye to the sport they loved. Now, with someone like Cletus entering the spotlight, there's real potential to win those fans back. What's remarkable is how many people comment that Cletus is the reason they started watching again. In various forums, videos, and fan discussions, older fans have said they were drawn back to ARCA or the Truck Series simply because Cletus was involved. They hadn't watched in decades. Some walked away after Dale Sr. passed away. Others quit when Rusty Wallace or Jeff Gordon retired. Others couldn't handle the changing race formats. But now, with Cletus showing up, entertaining the fans, and racing with real heart and skill, they're back. That's not just good for views, it's good for the sport's future. Cletus isn't just a media guy, he's a capable driver with over 150 vehicles in his collection and a long history of racing, tuning, and building. His Freedom Factory track in Florida is a motorsport playground that has become legendary on YouTube. It's near Daytona, has better weather, and excellent parking, which makes it a perfect venue for crossover NASCAR events. When someone like that enters ARCA and shows promise, the natural next step is to look at the Truck Series and maybe beyond that, Xfinity and Cup. This progression is how the sport works. Drivers start in ARCA or late models, then move into trucks, then into Xfinity, and finally into the NASCAR Cup Series. Some fans argue that Cletus could jump straight to Xfinity, and that's possible. But taking the truck route is a show of respect to the sport's structure. It's a way to prove that Cletus is not just an internet celebrity, he's a serious driver. Of course, NASCAR isn't what it once was in terms of TV ratings and overall popularity. It has declined since its early 2000s peak, but that's where Cletus adds serious value. He offers a bridge between the old and new, between grassroots fans and digital native viewers, between traditional racing media and social content empires. If NASCAR wants to remain relevant, this is the kind of person they need to attract and keep. There's a growing idea that Cletus McFarland is good for NASCAR in every way. He helps with sponsorship because his reach is massive. He helps with racing energy because his events are fun and full of personality. He helps with marketing because his content is consistent and genuinely engaging. On top of that, he actually wants to race. He's not just doing this for a brand deal or content. He loves racing. He trains hard. He wants to earn respect. There's another layer to this story, the return of Ram. Stellantis, the parent company of Dodge and Ram, is reportedly preparing to re-enter NASCAR through the Truck Series by 2026. Catchfence.com mentioned back in February that Ram submitted an application to rejoin. If that happens, and if Cletus becomes the face of that effort, this won't just be a driver storyline, it'll be a full-scale marketing revolution. Think about it. A driver with 4.4 million YouTube subscribers launches a team backed by a legacy manufacturer like Dodge, which hasn't been around in over a decade. That's the kind of storyline that grabs attention from both die-hard fans and casual observers. Also worth noting is the potential for big-name collaborations. Dale Earnhardt Jr., a NASCAR legend and media personality himself, has been seen working with Cletus. They're friends. Dale Jr. is well respected in both racing and media circles. If those two work more closely together, maybe racing together, maybe running content, maybe even co-owning a team, the impact would be even greater. This also opens the door to other influential partnerships. Imagine if Tony Stewart became a team owner for a Ram Truck Series team featuring Cletus. Stewart is one of the biggest names in racing and has experience as a team owner. With the right media, sponsorship, and race day excitement, this could redefine how teams and drivers operate in the digital era. Cletus's influence isn't limited to the track. He's done everything from hosting burnout competitions to racing Crown Vics and building insane drag cars. He lives and breathes cars. Fans feel that authenticity. They know it's not an act. It's why his character Cletus works, because Garrett Mitchell is that guy in real life, just with a few laughs and more American flags. If Cletus joins NASCAR's Truck Series with Dodge's return, the move will echo far beyond a single racing season. It could help revive viewership, create new sponsorship opportunities, introduce new race venues like Freedom Factory, and modernize the image of NASCAR itself. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Garrett Mitchell might be one of the most important figures in motorsports media right now. Not because he's won championships, but because he knows how to tell a story, entertain people, and keep the spirit of racing alive. Now before you leave, just don't forget to give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell for more upcoming uploads.